Good morning. Today we will see IIR filter, that is impulse invariant filters, and these are actually digital filter, and this will have filter coefficient of infinite impulse response, and this can be designed from analog filter. These are digital filters and this can be designed from the analog filters, and these filters then transform that analog filters or transform to this digital domain. And how can we convert this analog into digital filter? By using these methods. One is approximation of derivative, then bilinear transformation, and the next one is impulse invariant. These are the methods which is used to convert this analog filter into digital filter. And now let us see this impulse invariant method. This is a problem. Impulse invariant method, and what is given here is h of s is equal to 5 by s plus 3 into s plus 5, and here t is equal to, time is given as 1 seconds, and what we have to find is we have to find h of z. So this is what given here. So find h of z for the given h of s. Now what we have to find is h of z. So the given term is h of s is equal to 5 divided by s plus 3 into s plus 5, and we must know the general formula, that is c1 by s1 minus p1 plus c2 by s2 minus p2, that is s minus p1 s minus p2 plus and so on. So this is the general form of the impulse invariant. Now what is given here is, which is equal to 5 by s plus 3 into s plus 5, and now what we have to find is, that is we can write 5 is equal to, by using this partial differential equation, that is a by s plus 3 plus b by s plus 5. So we can write this as a5 is equal to a into s plus 5 plus b into s plus 3. Now what we have to do, we have to find the value of a and b. Now let us substitute s is equal to minus 5. So if we substitute s is equal to minus 5, we will get a is equal to, this will become 0. A, here we have minus 5 plus 5. So plus b into, here we have minus 5 plus 3. Therefore we will get 5 is equal to minus 2b. So from this we can write b is equal to, so we can find the answer as minus, that is 2 by that is 5 by 2. So we can get this as, which is equal to minus, here we have minus 2.5. So this is the answer for B. Now what is A? So for finding A, we can substitute s is equal to minus 3. So if we are substitute s is equal to minus 3, we can write 5 is equal to A, here we have minus 3 plus 5, and this B will become 0. Therefore 5 is equal to, we can write 2A. Therefore A will be is equal to here 2.5. So what we found is A and B value. And now here we have h of s is equal to, so what is the answer? Now substitute this a and b value. So here we have h of z. So h of s is equal to, what is a value? So a is 2.5 divided by s plus 3, and here we have minus, here we have what is b? 2.5. So minus 2.5 divided by, here we have s plus 5. So this is our h of s. Now what we have to find is, we have to find the h of z. Now h of s, which is equal to, here we have 2.5 divided by, what is the general equation here? S minus of, we can write this as minus 3. So here we have s minus, so this p1, here it is p1, this is p2, and so on, we'll get p3, p4, p5 and so on. So this is a general expression. So 2.5 by s minus of, and here we have minus 3, and here it is already minus 2.5 divided by s minus, this is the general expression. So we have to substitute this in the general expression, minus of minus 5. Now what we have to do is, we have to, because we know that the expression is given by 1 divided by s minus pk, so we can write this as, which is equal to 1 divided by 1 minus e power pkt into z inverse. So this is what we know previously, that is, this is a general expression. Now we have to substitute in this. So what is h of z? So h of z will be equal to, so what is present here? So we are going to substitute in this. So 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power, here we have 3, that is minus 3 t into z inverse. Here we have minus 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power, what is present here? 5. So we have to substitute, it is visible, yeah, e power minus 5t into z inverse. So this is how our h of z looks. So h of z, so what we found is h of z, so which is equal to, let us copy from that is 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power. So what we have, e power minus 32 into minus 3t z inverse, minus here we have 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power, what is present here, minus 5t, e power minus 5t into z inverse. Now what we have to do is, we know that t is equal to 1. So in the question they have given t is equal to 1 here. So we have to substitute. So that is equal to 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power minus 3, because t will be 1. Z inverse minus 2.5 divided by 1 minus e power minus 5 z inverse. Now we have to substitute the values. So 2.5 divided by 1 minus, what is e power, minus 3, e power, that is shift e power minus 3 is equal to, we will get 0.0498 z inverse minus 2.5 divided by 1 minus, what is e power minus 5 is equal to 0.00674 z inverse. So we can write this as, which is equal to 2.5 into, now let us take LCM, that is 1 minus 0.00674 z inverse minus 2.5 into 1 minus 0.0498 z inverse, the whole divided by 1 minus 0.0498 z inverse into 1 minus 0.00674 z inverse, therefore which is equal to, now multiply this 2.5, so 2.5, here we have minus, that is 2.5 into 0.00674 is equal to 0.01685 z inverse minus 2.5, minus into minus plus, so 2.5 into 0.0498 is equal to 0.1245 z inverse, the whole divided by, here we have 1 minus 0.0498 z inverse minus 0.00674 z inverse, so minus into minus would be plus 0.0498 into 0.00674 is equal to, that is 0.0003356 z power minus 2, because here we have z power minus 1 and here we have z power minus 2. Now let us write the final answer, that is h of z will be equal to, and here we have 2.5 plus 2.5 and here we have minus 2.5. So what is present here, that is 0.1245 minus 0.01685 is equal to that is 0.10765 z power minus 1, the whole divided by, here we have 1, so here we have 1 and here it is minus 0.0498 plus 0.00674 is equal to 0.1, that is minus 0.05654 z inverse plus 0.00033 z power minus 2. So this is our final answer, h of z is equal to. So what we have to do is, first we have to write h of s and we have to take the partial fraction and we have to find the answer for a and b. So after finding this, what we have to do is, this is the general expression, so use this general expression. Now substitute the value of t. If t is equal to 1, we have to substitute 1. If it is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, whatever it may be, we have to substitute here the value. Then find the answer, e power minus 3. You know how to use this calci. So shift, then here we have e, that is ln. So press this and then you substitute minus and put 3 if it is e power minus 3. That's it, we'll get the answer. Then finally substitute and find the answer. This is our problem 1. Now let us move on to the next problem. What is our next problem is? Yeah, this is our next problem. if h of s is equal to 10 divided by 10 divided by s square minus 7s plus 10, where t is equal to 1 second, and here also time is equal to 1 second. What we have to find is h of z. This is impulse invariant method. Now here we don't have s plus 1 into s plus 2 term. So what we have to do is we have to convert this into s plus 1 s plus 2 term. So for that purpose what we can do is we know h of s is equal to 10 divided by s square minus 7s plus 10. Now we cannot do this fraction. So instead of that what we can do is we know that the quadratic equation is given by minus b plus or minus. So we know the general expression, that is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is what we are going to use, that is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So by using this we can find the s plus terms, so in the denominator. So what we can do is minus of what here we have. Here we know a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 7, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 7, c is equal to 10. So which is equal to minus b. So the quadratic equation is given by minus b plus or minus square root of b square. So here we have minus 7 square plus or minus 7 square minus, here we have minus 4 into what is a, 1 into c is 10, the whole divided by, here we have 2 into a, so 2 into 1, therefore which is equal to 7 plus or minus square root of 7 sevens are 49, here we have minus 4 tens are 40, the whole divided by 2, therefore we can get 7 plus or minus square root of 9 by 2, so which is equal to 7 plus or minus 3 by 2. So we can write that if it is plus 3 what will be our answer, and if it is minus 3 what will be our answer. So we can get 10 by 2, if it is plus so we'll get 5. So then if it is minus we'll get 4 by 2 which is equal to 2. Therefore we can write h of s which is equal to 10 divided by, so what we found now is s plus 5 into s plus 2. Now we got the general expression, that is h of s is equal to 10 by s plus 5 into s plus 2. Now what we have to find is we have to find the value, that is h of s is equal to, so we can write 10 is equal to, we can write directly 10 is equal to a by, that is here we have a by s plus 5 plus b by s plus 2. Therefore we can write 10 is equal to a into s plus 2 then plus b into s plus 5. Therefore if s is equal to minus 2, if s is equal to minus 2 we can get which is equal to 0 plus b 2 plus 5. Therefore what will be our answer, which is equal to b. Therefore here we will get, sorry it is minus 2, so if it is minus 2 we will get 3b. Therefore b is equal to 10 by 3 will be equal to 3.3. this is our b. Now substitute s is equal to minus 5. If you substitute s is equal to minus 5 then we will get h is equal to this a into minus 5 plus 2 and this b will become 0. Therefore 10 is equal to minus 3a, and the similarly a will be equal to this b. A will be why I am getting a lot of confusion. A is equal to minus 3.3. So this is our b value, this is our a value. Now what we have to do is the same way we have to use this value. Therefore we can write h of s will be equal to, what is our a value, minus 3.3, that is minus 3.3 divided by s plus 5 plus b will be 3.3 divided by s plus 2. So because here we have s plus 5, s plus 2. And finally we can write this as which is equal to minus 3.3 divided by s minus of minus 5 plus 3.3 divided by s minus 2. This is our p1, this is our p2. Now what is the h of z? We know the general expression, that is minus 3.3 divided by 1 minus e power minus, here we have 5t z inverse, then here plus 3.3 divided by 1 minus e power, here we have 2, so that is minus 2t into z power minus 1. Therefore which is equal to minus 3.3 divided by 1 minus, now substitute e power, that is e power minus 5 is equal to 0.0067 Z inverse plus 3.3 divided by 1 minus, what is e power, that is e power minus 2 is equal to 0.135. So 0.135 Z inverse. We know t is equal to 1. So already we have written in the question t is equal to 1. So we have multiplied 5 into 1, 2 into t. So if we have 0.1 for t, then we have to multiply this 5 into 0.1. So 2 into 0.1. But since t is equal to 1, so it is understood 2 into 1, 5 into 1. So it is equal to, now cross multiply, that is minus 3.3 into 1 minus 0.135 Z inverse plus 3.3 into 1 minus 0.0067 Z inverse, the whole divided by 1 minus 0.0067 Z inverse into 1 minus 0.135 Z inverse. Therefore it is equal to minus 3.3. Now that is 3.3 into 0.135 is equal to minus 0.4455 Z inverse plus 3.3 minus 3.3 into 0.0067 is equal to minus 0.02211 Z inverse, the whole divided by 1 minus 0.0067 Z inverse minus 0.135 Z inverse plus 0.135 into 0.0067 is equal to, that is 0.0076 Z power minus 2, because here we have minus 1, and finally what is the answer? H of Z will be equal to this minus 3.3, and here we have plus 3.3, and now here it is 0.4455 plus 0.02211 is equal to 0.46761 Z power minus 1, the whole divided by, here we have 1, and here it is minus, and here it is minus. So 0.0067 plus 0.135 is equal to 1 minus 0.1417 Z inverse plus 0.0076 Z power minus 2. This is the final expression. So what we did is just same thing. In the previous problem we had this s plus 1, s plus 2 directly, but here we have in this form s square minus 7s. So what we have to do is we have to find this terms. So we have to take the quadratic equation, because directly it is not possible. Here we have s square term. So after this we will get s plus 5, s plus 2. Now we have to find this a and b values. So after finding this value, substitute in the equation. So we know this is a general term, that is 1 by s minus p1 and s minus p2, s minus p3 if they have 3 terms, and so on. This goes. Finally you get this h of z. And one thing we have to remember is always you'll get the answer in the point decimal terms here. So that's it. This is our impulse invariant system. So in the next video we can see the next topics. Hope you like this. Thank you.